Still here? Then pour your favorite beverage and let's get this fucking show started.
Fantastic Forum, assemble! You're watching Fantastic Forum, the premier show about comic books and your live weekly conversation about entertainment and geek culture. We are the Fantastic Forum. Yeah. Wait, did I say yeah? Look, I lost myself just that quick. I tell you, I'm noticing all these different little things. But anyway, welcome to Fantastic Forum. You have the usual suspects in the building. First, he is a riddle inside of an enigma, trapped in Chinese finger cuffs. You don't know him. You love him anyway. He's our silent assassin, Jay.
Hey, what's up?
Next, he is our intrepid senior reporter. He's next in line for the cow. He is our resident Dark Knight detective. It's Oz.
Yeah, Sapo Verde to you too.
Okay. Next, he's the backbone, the pillar, the strength of Fantastic Forum, our nigh invulnerable brawler and resident strongman, Moses Magnum.
What are we even talking about today?
I forgot he doesn't speak Spanish. Damn it.
As for myself, my name is Lawrence Young. They call me Mayor Young. Welcome to Fantastic Forum. We do, in fact, have a great show for you today because we are going to be talking to you all about friggin' the Knights of Guinevere. I was about to mess up the title of both of these shows real quick, but yeah, we'll be talking to you about the Knights of Guinevere, and we're going to be talking about the Mighty Nein. So we got that coming for you, and of course, whatever else it is that you all want to talk about, and we'll tell you how it is you can do that in just a moment. But before we do, we want to make sure that we thank Mr. Scott Rubin, because without him, the show would not exist. So thank you, Scott Rubin. Hope all is well with you, good sir. And yeah, and with that said, we're gonna go ahead and actually, I guess I'm just gonna tell you right about Fantastic Forum Live. You can go there, hit the calling button. You will be the 5th member of Fantastic Forum if you so deem. You can go ahead, talk about what we're talking about, tell us what you want to be saying, or if you want, you could always jump into chat, whether that's on YouTube or on Twitch, where we'll take your comments directly out of chat and bring them into the show, such as insert witty chat comment here, Jay. Heck. Wait, whose birthday? It's going to be my birthday soon. So yay, hooray.
Oh, it's not today?
No,
Close
no,
enough.
Okay, good.
no.
Like I felt bad. Well, not that bad yelling at you earlier, but I did, Apparently not. Yeah.
No, it's
That's
not
me
today.
feeling bad for you on your birthday while I yell at you.
Yeah, there it is.
That's me giving you a little bit of quarter.
Look, it didn't save the tongue lashing. It just stopped it early, I guess. It didn't last as long as it would have.
The tongue lashing comes later.
The tongue. Oh no,
That'll
there
be
it is.
Saturday.
But right. So, but anyway, welcome to Fantastic Forum. Yeah, gents, how are you all doing? You all making it? Y'all doing all right?
Have any of you tried aviation gin?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's Ryan Reynolds gin.
Yeah, I've had it.
I almost bought a full bottle.
It's not. You
there's
liked
a Deadpool. There's a Deadpool
Oh,
edition.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You said gin.
Yeah.
Oh, is it
I
not
thought
gin?
The fuck you?
No.
I'm telling you, those Bluetooth headphones, you can't hear shit. He said aviation gin. Like, what the fuck did you hear?
I thought he was saying Jim.
Who the fuck is Jim?
Do we look like we go to the fucking gym?
I mean, maybe. Look, you do go to the gym.
I haven't gone since my mom got sick, and I don't have the courage to go back.
You didn't ask if he goes. He asked if he looks like he goes.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah. Like he's better at not going into the recess of his brain where it hurts to answer. Yeah.
Supposedly there's a Wolverine version too, but I only saw the Deadpool one. And I
Oh.
wanted to try it because I don't remember trying it, but I can't find
It's garbage.
a single shot version.
I-
I didn't want to buy a full bundle.
I feel like I have had Aviation gin, and I don't think I knew that it was Ryan Reynolds gin. And
But even still, like, it's not like you're like, oh yeah, I had it. It was great, you know?
no, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
it was just regular, like not even regular. I feel like it was like it wasn't a gin. And you don't get me wrong, I'm not like a gin connoisseur or anything like that. But look,
I mean, we
maybe a
tried
little
to
bit
be
now
in
since
the
the Netherlands.
Netherlands.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
now I
Like,
feel
you
like
can
where I'm
be.
like, oh, that's
Like,
that trash
that's the thing.
gin.
It's like once you try those gins and then you come here and then you
Yeah,
find
man.
like okay gins. Like, if anything, like Tanqueray really, like, props to Tanqueray because that's like consistent and it works
Yeah.
and it feels like the good shit out there.
Yeah.
And then like Aviation. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a Tanqueray and tonic over an Aviation and tonic.
100%. Yeah. So yeah, but I did not realize that. So that's interesting. I would do. What's this Deadpool edition look like?
It's the same, just like a
It's-
smoky
yeah.
green bottle.
Yeah, and it has a Deadpool sticker on the label.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, it was the same, but what about the bottle?
It's
a
like
green
a
bottle.
smoky. No, it's like smoky.
Oh.
It's not. I thought it was black, but then I picked up
Yeah.
the bottle and you could see through it. So
Oh, it's like gray.
smoky. Yeah,
Why is it smoky?
the bottle is. I don't know what the gin tastes like.
Is it like X-Force Deadpool?
It's the eye patch thing, like color.
Like Domino?
Well, he has two of them. Domino
Yeah.
has one.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about the eye. Got you. Okay, so it's the black eye part. Of
Yeah,
Deadpool.
I think that's because that's
Ah.
not really black. Like it throws off color. Yeah, they share it off.
Yeah, so the bottle is just darker.
Yeah, and then like the
Oh,
light
that's what
doesn't
the
go
OG.
through. Yeah.
Oh. Well, listen.
There's also a
that's
Deadpool sticker
not-
on the top up here.
Yeah.
That is not a very.
It's the same bottle. They just like smoked it a little because the
yeah.
regular.
And put a sticker on it. That's
Yeah.
what I said. Like they just put a sticker
That's some
on it.
BS.
It's not
could
like
have
it
done
tastes
better.
different. They didn't age like gin is gin, so it's not like you're aging it in a different type of barrel or something to get It could be maybe like the fortifying like herbs that they use are probably in a different concentration for that one. But the thing is, if you're buying Aviation gin, you're not looking at your gin for what herb flavor palette it has.
Well, I mean, there's just nothing different about the gin as far as I know. I thought maybe, this one's smoked like a mezcal or something, but it's just the same as gin.
If you
in a different
wanna,
bottle.
Has taco seasoning.
get your Hendrix summer solstice gin. I don't like it. It feels like I'm drinking cologne, but because they use a little more lavender in the herbs that they fortify it with, and it's like it gives it this like it. I mean, it's delicious over ice and sparkling water. Like if you're having it for brunch like that, it's not something I want to binge drink on. Like it's too flowery. Like I feel like I'm like I got real thirsty one day and drank like my mom's flour like pot water.
Yeah, I'm not too big on like my hard liquor having floral notes either.
Yeah, no, I hate flavored hard liquor altogether. Like I feel
I
like
like
it's
flavor, but
no. You like it in a cocktail maybe, but like a peach. Like we had peach rum for your birthday one day, and I threw up the whole other day. Like that shit, and it tasted like pear. Like, and it's like, what the fuck am I drinking? Like, I like eating a pear. I like getting the fiber contents of a pear. That Bacardi,
Right.
that rum didn't taste like pear, and it's like whatever you mix it with, it just tasted like shit with pear in it. Yeah.
I think people are buying it just to sell the bottles. Because that picture of the bottle I got from eBay listing.
Yeah, it's already
it-
open, like it's empty. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't
Like-
sell it with alcohol in it.
No, I know, but
I-
that's how you got the picture. Like it's empty,
yeah.
and they're selling the bottle. Yeah, but
And there's
mean,
a lot of them. They're all going for like around $20. And the whiskey.
have you guys ever met a Deadpool fan like that? Like, it's all movie people, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I mean,
I know, that's what I'm
honestly-
asking. Have you ever met like a comic book Deadpool fan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
there are a lot of comic book Deadpool
outside
fans.
of a comic shop or Comic Con.
Well,
No, I'm
well,
not even
no,
doing that
like you
caveat.
don't meet.
I'm just.
When do
like,
you meet Deadpool fans just out in the wild?
Sometimes they pop up like Pokemon.
I mean, it was hard enough to meet a comic book fan, and that's when I met Larry.
No, but I mean, I've met. I mean, most of the Deadpool fans I've met have been in comic shops or at
and
comic
movie
cons and things
fans?
like that. I maybe honestly, I may have met one Deadpool fan, like just like because I'm talk comics all the time, and I may have met one person out just in the wild talking comics, and when you asked them who their favorite comic book character was, they did say Deadpool, and that was like before the movies. I think that did happen once, but
Like-
there are a lot of Deadpool fans. I mean, look,
I
Rob
love.
Liefeld was a machine,
Yeah.
and this fool loves Deadpool
Yeah. But okay, yeah, I'm not gonna say
as a promotional. Like when I say a machine, not
So-
just
yeah,
making stuff, but
No, what I was
promotionally.
gonna say is like the dude that he did in like Cyberforce. That was like the Deadpool there. Like
Die
didn't
Hard.
hit as cool. Yeah, he didn't hit
Yeah.
as cool as Deadpool from Marvel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, you're talking about from Youngblood, right? Not
Youngblood. That's what it was. Yeah, not
Yeah.
Cyberforce. That's the other
Yeah.
guy.
But
was
but yeah,
Sylvester.
no, I agree. Like, which is it's so crazy because Die Hard clearly
Fabian
looks
Nicieza.
just like Deadpool. But yeah,
And then
so
Yeah, Jay liked that one, didn't you, Jay? I can see you liked it. Jay
the only other thing I was gonna ask you guys about is
Why are you laughing, Larry? What's funny?
it's just the way that you said it and the way Jay reacted to it was funny to me. Where it was just like, yeah, you like that, huh?
He does
And
like
Jay
it.
couldn't
Yeah,
help it. He's like,
look at it. He loves
yeah.
it. Like, he loves that we corrected ourselves for Youngblood because he was I saw he was about to pounce at the camera. Like, it's Youngblood. Yes, he likes that one too.
What were you gonna say, Oz? I'm sorry. What was the other thing you were gonna ask?
did you guys see the pictures for the Legend of Zelda movie?
No.
Yes.
I mean, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's awesome. Yeah. I saw him. Yeah.
Oh my god. Come on, man.
What?
What did you think?
Yeah, that
what
shit's
did you think, Oz?
I'm watching it for the first time right now. Like, oh yeah. Go ahead,
You're
Oz.
too
I'm
funny.
finished.
Okay.
I think I was
You
muted.
want to finish again? There you
No,
go.
it's okay. I got 18 seconds before my reload.
I mean, what do you all think of these photos, these set photos?
I mean, I like how
look
it looks. Yeah. It's like Lord of the Ringsy looking, and I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
It looks
I think it
better
actually is. Oh, go ahead.
It looks better than the Rings of Power. Yeah.
I wasn't trying to do that. Sorry, I was trying to remove that. It looks, yeah, I think it looks good too. Like,
I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't Ariana Grande and Rachel Zegler.
I don't know who those are, but
I know who Ariana Grande is. You said Rachel Zegler?
Snow White.
I don't know who that is.
I hate you guys. All right, moving on.
Snow
I
White
know
from
who-
where? Like
No,
The
no,
movie
last
Snow
movie.
White.
what
the last
movie
one that
Snow
came-
White?
Like the
came
joint
like-
that bombed like a year. Was that earlier this year, right?
Oh, to expect me because it bombed. Like, if it bombed, like you can't expect me to know who she is.
I'm just saying you could know it exists.
I didn't know the movie existed.
No.
Like,
How did you not know that movie existed? It was everywhere for
Yeah, they
months.
promoted it
Have
heavily.
you-
and-
Have you heard of Wicked?
No, it's okay. So yeah, I've heard of Wicked because I've actually had the book narrated to me as a bedtime story by my sister in my teenage years. So yeah, I know that, but I don't know. Like, I mean, I know Ariana Grande is in there, but is Rachel Zellweger in it?
No, she's Snow White.
Then why the fuck are you asking about Wicked?
Like, why?
Because you haven't heard of Snow White, and Wicked is another big event movie that came out.
Right, but Rachel Zellweger is not in Wicked.
Okay, Ariana Grande is. And
Right, I know
mentioned her
Ariana
name.
Grande. Yeah,
And I mentioned her
Wait,
name.
so
yeah,
who did you want her to be in?
I was just fucking
Legend of
around.
yeah.
I'm just saying that the characters look like what they're supposed to look like. God.
As opposed to Snow White?
Yeah, as opposed to Snow White.
He was
being,
expecting
what
a
is she, like,
black
Puerto
Link,
Rican?
is what he's saying.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
listen. I don't always
But
pick
it
up
ain't
undercoated
Disney, so
racism
you're
on.
not gonna get a black Link.
Like,
Yeah.
don't act like people didn't think Link was Zelda for years.
True. No, that's true. But that's just because
I've had that
of a
argument
I
nostalgia.
can't
way
wait till
too
they,
many
I can't
fucking
wait till they
times.
make the Metroid movie and they realize it's like a chick and everybody goes nuts all over again.
Do people not know Samus is a woman at this point?
Only Metroid players, but like if you do it, like I don't think you could even make a Metroid movie and
If-
have like non fan people be excited about it. You know?
If they do it like the first game, I think people will be surprised because not a lot of people. Yeah, like Mo said, if you don't play the games, people don't know. They'll probably introduce her as herself before she gets the suit on or whatever.
Yeah, it'll be like Resident Evil 1 as opposed to like Dread, the second one. You know?
Well, I'd really like to see what happens if they do it like that first game.
Because it should be like the Metroid movie should be more like the Dread second movie, you know.
That would
Fuck
be
it, I'll
cool.
take it like the first one. Like, you know?
I do like both of those movies.
I really,
I like
do.
one more than the other, but
I really love Max von Sydow's booger.
he has a booger.
Yeah, when he's doing the whole like Reinstein like scream, like his like fascist speech, like there's a booger hanging in his nose. I have the Blu-ray version, so you know you could in 4K you can really see it.
Man, okay, that's fair. Sheesh. So okay, well, listen, you all ready to
That's the
talk
name of my new
about?
band, Max von Sydow's booger.
You all ready to talk about some TV shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I didn't know we were talking about this stuff.
Oh,
I asked last week and nobody answered me. So
we put it in the group chat.
not as a response to my question. And I had to delete my messages for a variety of reasons. So.
Oh, okay. Well, listen. You can
I could disrupt. You're right. I could disrupt.
sit side saddle, right?
Yeah, no, I could disrupt. Yeah.
Okay.
You're right, Larry. I could disrupt. Tiger Claw
All
saw
right.
Zootopia 2 yesterday.
Good for Tiger Claw.
He said it was really good.
I'm gonna see that next week.
There it is.
All
All right.
It's like Metroid's a chick.
So let's come to you, Jay. Jay, Knights of Guinevere. You basically brought this to the forum. Tell us what it's about and what made you decide to bring it up.
Knights of Guinevere is about a planet-wide amusement park. You have two of the workers actually find what is basically one of the mascots, the animatronic mascots, and they want to. It's in a broken down condition, so they want to repair it and sell it back to the company, but they end up getting attacked.
Right? Yeah. No, that pretty much sums it up. So, and what was it? What was it about this that made you feel like, hey, let me mention this to the rest of the folks on the forum?
Oh, it's Dana Terrace's "fuck you" to Disney. Like, yeah.
That's where I'm at because it's like when I asked, like when you say it like that, I really want to watch it now. I wish I would have watched it, but nobody told me.
To be fair, I didn't know this until like yesterday. Whenever Lawrence posted that link.
Yeah.
Right. The link was yesterday.
Because the first episode is on YouTube.
I remember Jay talking about that 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but again, I didn't get it in the group chat, and when I asked, nobody answered.
Well, it wasn't on the docket when you asked.
Oh, all right, yeah. Well, again, like there's no way if it wasn't on the docket when I asked, then when was it on the docket?
As far as I know, yesterday afternoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. Then I'm definitely like, yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I missed out on
So
the big fuck you to Disney.
I mean, it's
well,
still
listen.
there.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna watch it. I don't have time to watch. Yeah, again, what are we gonna talk
It's
about in the next week too? Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
Now, is this based on anything, or is it an original IP by her?
Original IP by her and two other people.
Um,
Owen, I want to say Owen. Fuck, I forgot the other people involved.
Why do they want to say a fuck you to
John,
Disney?
John Bailey Owen and Zach Marcus.
Right. Dana Terrace did a show for Disney called The
Our
Owl
House, right?
House.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I remember you talking
And
about that. Yeah,
yeah, she started out good, but Disney ended up screwing her.
like they do everybody.
And yeah, they parted ways.
What did Disney do to her, Jay? Do you know?
He screwed her.
They cut off, they basically prematurely canceled the show.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, they said
Wow.
it wasn't on brand for Disney.
But that was like it had been on already like a season or two already, right?
Yeah.
But it's the new Disney, like the new like Monopoly Disney, because it was before they bought Fox that the first season came out, right? Like it was like
No, it was
it was
this
after.
was after that. It was recent.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's I don't know, man. That's really wild that they'd be like let something go on for like a couple seasons and then be like, actually, this isn't our brand. It's like that definitely doesn't sound like Disney. Like Disney's very protective of their brand, right? So it's like if it wasn't on brand, I feel like y'all would have known that before it aired. But
I
I'm
mean,
like,
they paid
man.
her to make it to begin with, so
Hmm. So I wonder what it was exactly
it's
that.
like us saying, Jay, man, Jay, you can't be on Fantastic Four. Like, it's not on brand. Like part of like 30% of the brand is Jay's Jayisms.
Right,
Like, we had to
right.
create a video portion so that we could watch him quiver his lip. We're like, yeah, Jay, you like that, don't you? You know. See, like that, he didn't react. You can't hear it in audio, but you can watch it in video. Yeah,
right.
it's 25% of the brand of Fantastic Four is Jay.
So
Yeah.
okay, so look, so that's what this or like the inspiration for Knights of Guinevere. So, uh, with that said, Oz, you watched this joint. You know what was your initial impression? And like, say, I mean, did you get without necessarily having that backstory? Did you feel like okay, this was definitely an fu to Disney?
No, I mean I can kind of see it now because it had a little bit of a Disney like quality to the
Mm-hmm.
animation, a little bit.
Mm.
Now I guess you have the planet. It's like a theme park is above the planet, and then the planet is just cleaning up all their shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a theme park only for like that one girl. Like that's what it felt like because I know they show her dad, but I felt like that dude was holographic. He
From
did not look real.
my understanding, well, he is like a Walt Disney stand-in, right? So there might be a little bit of that might be part of it, but my understanding based on what I watched is that the 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 park is for like the ultra rich. And so it's definitely like the girl and her dad, like they're like they, I guess, live there. I don't,
They
because
live at the
that's their
castle for
park,
sure.
right?
Like
That's their park, but the ultra rich go there to, like experience it. And of course, people that sneak in
it,
because
I
that's
guess
how
I guess
our
my issue
characters got to experience a little bit of it.
I guess my issue was what confused me was I don't think I saw anybody at the park. Like
I don't
even
think they
when
show us
even
that.
yeah, even when the kids sneak in, like it's just them in that machine.
Yeah, it's very blank.
But you see a lot of people in the surface world, but there's got to be people in the park because Homegirl's job is to make
Hmm.
merchandise. Like she
Hmm.
makes like 100 cups. Like you don't
Right,
do that if it's just the family.
right.
Yeah, they don't show the people enjoying the park, but they do have the park does have like customers, and you can see a newspaper article about one boy that like tried to prank one of the Guinevere bots.
Yeah, they allude to the stuff that happens in the park, but they don't actually show us anything that happens in the park.
I'm
Right.
also a little confused, and I guess it's probably something that I'd have to watch it to get the answer to, as to why the kid ages like 80 years from the opening to the end.
It,
Right.
it,
If that's
I,
the same kid, but it felt like it was the same
mhm.
kid
No,
because
no, it's definitely the same kid.
the two main characters, the knights,
Hmm.
they go from being kids to being adults, and Homegirl goes from being like a child to on her deathbed, and like whoa. Like,
Well,
does nobody believe in the magic anymore? Is that what's happening?
my
That
understanding of
that
from
could
what
be
I
something
watched.
that you have to watch the whole series to get. But go ahead. Sorry.
Well, look. I don't think there's any other part of the series though, right? This is the pilot, and that's all there is, right, Jay?
For right now, yeah,
Yeah, but they have to
Oh,
have plans for it.
they do.
oh, they do. Okay, I
It's
didn't
kind
know
of
if that
it's
was
kind of a
solidified or not.
cliffhangery ending.
Yeah. So my understanding was, like the show opens with the little girl that you referenced, um, and I'm not even sure if I know like her name. The what's her? Do you know her name, Jay?
Not off the top, but they do say it.
Say it again.
I said they do say her name. I just
Okay.
don't recall it off the top.
He couldn't hear
Yeah,
you on his Bluetooth headphones.
that's what it was. Right. No, but
Oh, you heard that, didn't you, motherfucker?
but the the character, she, um like the opening, you see like her Guinevere bot, and she's basically like abusing the hell out of it. It's a robot, but it's clearly something else. Like it's like some sort of either hybrid, or it feels like there's some sort of, I mean, I guess it could technically be like a replicant kind of thing going on with it, because it has like insides and like what looks like blood, but it's not quite blood. It's
It's a T
the
800.
manufactured, liquid or
It's a
whatever it is,
Terminator.
but
Olivia.
it's thank you.
Yeah,
But
Olivia Park.
right. So, but
She's Korean, huh?
Olivia, the opening scene takes place before, like further in time than everything else I think that we see. So you're right. Like she is a kid in the beginning, but I don't think that's the same time period that our main characters are in when they're children.
That
Because
would make sense, but it made the way they did it. I felt like we cut from that straight to this is happening at the same time. Like there was nothing to tell me, or at least I don't remember seeing anything saying like, "Oh, years later," until until
Yeah,
we age up the kids.
it doesn't say years later. I think it like if I don't remember exactly when it happens, but there is a point where we do see a montage, which I thought that was maybe right after, but maybe not. Like where we see the montage of like the career of, or not the career, but the like Park Planet throughout the years, and it has like the different phases, like alluding to all types of different things, alluding to like the Disney movie era, and alluding to like the straight to DVD era, like alluding like, and you see like they even show live action remake era, and like, you know, take jabs like, oh, we're giving it to you even though nobody asked for it. You know what I mean? Like, so like, but through all that time, you see Olivia growing up with, through those eras. And it's after that you see the kids getting with the Guinevere robot. And so, yeah, so I, at least the way they animated it, it was my understanding that it's like, okay, like that character is a different character, or that character is on a separate timeline than the main characters of, or I don't want to say timeline because I'm not talking about like alternate timeline. I'm just saying like where time is passing in, for Olivia, and then
The
we get to
moment
the
in
main
time.
characters.
Yeah.
hmm but also too, like, when you say she aged a lot, like she looks like 80, part of it is, at least my understanding again, the stuff that they're doing at the park, like the whatever byproduct, and messing with like the robots and whatnot, it's making people sick. And
Well,
so,
they're making like a drug out of it.
is it a drug?
The old man was smoking that purple shit.
Right.
He had like, it looked like a vape pen, but like his mouth had like purple shit on it.
Right, he spoke of that purple. But even if you're not doing that though, it just seems like coming in proximity to it makes you sick, because we have the two main characters. One is Andy, and the other one is
Frankie or Frank.
Frankie. There it is. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. So, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Frankie that's like, she messes with like the robots on
Frankie
a
is
like
the bigger girl,
stockier one.
and Andy's the engineer that
Right,
actually works at the plant.
right. And so they're both, they both like work with the robots to a certain degree. Andy does it in a more official capacity. Frankie does it on her own time because she's like
She's trying to
obsessed
be an
with
engineer.
Guinevere. Right.
She wants to work with her homegirl.
See, and that's the thing, which, I mean, yeah, she does, but I don't even think it's about that. I think it's about like she's kind of obsessed with Guinevere. So, like, which I think this is kind of like, she's the Disney adult kind of stand-in, like the people that are like overly obsessed with the the franchise or with the brand, and like everything is about that. And because it feels to me like, like even though Andy doesn't dislike Guinevere and doesn't dislike, uh you know it's, is it Planet, is it Park Planet, it's Park Planet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she, like, Andy doesn't dislike Park Planet, but she definitely feels like she's like not as
She hates
she
her
doesn't,
job, like most people.
I mean, she's not, yeah, well, I don't even think she does she, I don't think she hates her job though, right? She just, it just kind of sucks a little bit.
She's
So,
unenamored.
right. right. She's become disillusioned with Park Planet enough that she's like, hey, it's not all cracked what it's cracked up to be, but she still loves it. But Frankie is not that at all. Like Frankie's 100% like, I'm in. I want to work there. I want to be there every day. you know, and that's all from like the one taste. It feels like, but she's working with robots, other robots and animatronics, and it seems like she might even be like getting exposed to the thing. She's not smoking anything or doing any drugs. She just messes with the robots, and it feels like it could be affecting her too. So
She does
yeah,
hallucinate.
right, exactly.
But you don't need drugs for that. Just ask my
Yeah, I
dad.
thought she was just sleep deprived. Like, I've
Or
been there.
mentally ill. Yeah.
I've been
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
It could be one or the other, but no,
And
I
not
don't
that I
think
watched it. Not that I watched it, but I lived it. I tried watching that show Pluribus. It's terrible.
yeah.
I mean, if you stare into a screen with just snow on it for long enough, it'll happen to you too.
You start hallucinating. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, but yeah, so I don't know. Jay, how are you feeling about this show in regards, because I know like you were a fan of Owl House too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So how are you feeling about this particular project?
dude, I like it. Like, and part of it is, yeah, I love to see a creator just be able to like make some cool shit
Mm-hmm.
and pretty much, yeah, just like able to go off and just like, yeah, we make cool shit, so that's what we're gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
and like that excites me. And I
Yeah.
think in this case, it turned out really well.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, this joint is dark
It
in some
is.
parts. Yeah. Like, and I mean, they let you know that right from the opening. I mean, when a little kid is pulling, I don't know, robot, hybrid, whatever thing by its guts, you know, to and then to the point where the thing basically kind of commits suicide. It's just like, oh man, like
Well, it
what is
then on
what are we in
top of
store
that,
for here?
on top of that, homegirl's like, she's done it before. We'll just get her back.
Right, right. But like, man, that's kind of crazy. So, but yeah, yeah. It's a wild thing. Um, so as you're speaking on the animation, saying like, you feel like it does have like maybe a little hints towards Disney animation or whatnot. Like, what did you feel about it in general?
Um, just kind of with what they do with the cutesy merchandise, I guess, because the people are not really that Disney style, but the merchandise is. Like, hey, hearing you guys say that puts a lot more things into context.
Mm-hmm.
So now maybe just because you guys said it, I see it more now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but as far as the animation, I think it was fine. It felt like it was a little stuttery when I watched it, but I don't know if it's just because I was watching it on YouTube.
Right. Right.
But
Yeah.
but
Could
it's
be.
not it's not bad. I mean, it's well drawn, and going back to the Disney thing, I'm just kind of scanning through it again. And that montage you talk about, a lot of the posters are like full on, like, oh, that's a Disney poster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like a Little Mermaid illusion, and and then I think they do Little Mermaid, and then they do the straight to DVD Little Mermaid joint, because I remember that joint, and
Here,
it was like, yeah, it looks cheap.
I'll put this up just because I was scanning and like I just clicked exactly at this moment, and I was like, oh, that's exactly what he was talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think when I watched it, I was
yeah,
just thinking, oh, it's like a I mean, not a parody, but that's what amusement parks do, is stuff like that. So it could go either way for me. But hearing that, yeah, she hates Disney for screwing
Yeah.
her, it makes more sense now.
Yeah.
But even without that, it's still a decent story and it's well done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So look, what else? What else? Does anybody else have anything they want to say about uh Knights of Guinevere before we do some ratings? Okay, cool, cool. Oh, Tiger Cloud actually is asking the question here. He says, "Oh, this is over Disney not letting people create short form content using AI." Oh, look, but no, but that's
Is
not about
now
that, right?
letting. He's saying that they are letting.
Oh, oh, okay, no, but this is not about that, right?
Yeah, and he's talking about Sora AI and
Well, that's probably why they canceled it, because it's like it was costing too much to make it, and they rather terminate the contract and do something else cheaper than
You talk about Owl
you know.
House,
Yeah,
but I mean, I
if
don't
they're
know. Have
moving
you
that
seen Owl
way,
House before? Like, just
no. But the thing is, what even however it is, it costs money to make because it wasn't done through AI. So if they're now doing,
yeah.
they have to make room, and if it's going to cost them money for something that I'm sure Our House is great, but Jay and like 5 other people watched it, you know?
I didn't even
Like,
know about it till you guys said it right now.
no, well, I knew about it from Jay from before, but
Yeah.
he was, I mean, we tried to review it, but nobody watched it, even with trying to get it to review, you know? So it's just they got to make room. Like, if we're a microcosm of the general public, that means 25% of us are really passionate about it. 50% of us to 75% of us might like it, but might not care whether it's on or off. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like, if we could use just the 4 of us as a microcosm, and then
Right.
25% didn't know about it at all. So it's like, if you
Hmm.
can, if you're, that's your risk, and you can have AI produce content that'll be faster, and you can fuck with the demographics faster, then it doesn't cost you as much money, and you can make more money. Like, that sucks. It sucks for the creator, but from a business standpoint, like, I can see why they would cancel it. Like, it wouldn't even be like, it's just not.
Well,
Go ahead.
the official story is that partway through production, they decided that they wanted more episodic content.
Okay. The creative
Oh, so
differences
so
then.
no through line. They just want each one to be
Right.
like self-contained each episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
well, that's not. I had one of my clients yesterday ask me about what's the shit we watched on HBO Max that was really cool, kind of body horror-y, kind of alien-y. Scavenger's Reign.
Alien. Oh, Scavenger's Reign. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Have you seen this shit?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" Like, I go, "We did a show about it." And he's like, "I think that's where I heard it before, because when I saw the name, I guess they're showing it on like Netflix or something."
Hmm.
It is on
Another,
Netflix.
yeah. So when he read it, he's like, "I remember you guys talking about this," and he checked
Hmm.
out. He loved it, and it's like, he's
Hmm.
shit's amazing. I'm like, yeah, like, and that's the thing. It's like, that's one of those that's like, the amount it costs money, it takes time to just to write it, not animate it
Hmm.
alone. If you and it's like, and that's a big risk. Like, having Netflix pay to have it is like, that's their back end money. You know what I mean? And HBO
Right.
took the risk, and like, I know we have read that there might be a second season coming, but it hasn't come yet. It might be Netflix exclusive. Like, I don't think HBO
Could
wants
be.
to not the risk that involved into doing something this niche, but this fucking cool, in a place where they can bless you, baby, in a place where they could let the artists do their thing, is Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't Disney Plus.
So, all right, let's rate Knights of Guinevere. So, Oz, what would you give Knights of Guinevere?
I'll probably go with a 4. I mean, on top of everything, it was free to watch.
Yeah.
You know, it's well written, well drawn, well animated. You know, it's worth watching.
There it is. Jay, how about you, bud? Knights of Guinevere, what would you rate it?
I would also give it a 4. I don't know what would make it a 5. Like there was nothing I disliked.
Mm-hmm.
Um and I definitely want like to see more when
Mm-hmm.
they eventually come out with more.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. 4 out of 5. And I know for me, I think it's just maybe the animation style that would probably take it over the top for me. Like the animation is not bad by any means. I don't want to make it seem as though uh this is me trying to knock the animation in any way, shape, or form. It's literally just a preference in regards to like a stylistic choice, because there's a lot of cool stuff that happens in this joint, and it's just one of those things where personally it would have been awesome to see some of those things happen in a different animation style than where we're at with this. But I'm like Oz mentioned, the story was on point. There's definitely a lot of like, it feels like there's a lot of world building that happened during the episode, and it feels like there's like some underlying lore there. And so yeah, I'm definitely happy to dive deeper, you know. But it would have just been cool to like it'd be a slightly different style for me to like take it over the top. So Moses Magnum, what are you rating the review, good sir?
I would give it a 2.
Damn.
None of the way you guys described it explained the design. Like when I saw the picture, everything I've heard you talk about didn't fit what that picture was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's
Yeah.
like I didn't know. I didn't know what like. Part of it is on them too because Knights of Guinevere. Like I thought that was that old cartoon where the football team goes back in time and becomes like Knights of the Round Table. You know what I mean? Like I thought
Yeah.
that. I'm like,
I
can we
hate
do a
that.
retro review of that? You know? But that's also my problem because they just put like Pirates of Darkwater on Tubi, so I watched that today.
Ooh,
Yeah, and I was like,
nice. Pirates of Dark Water's good
this
stuff.
was so cool, but right now it's so boring. You know, but
It has to take a
it's a
moment. Yeah.
slower burn. Like even for
Yeah.
the time that it was, for kids,
Yeah.
it's a slower burn. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, but that's neither here nor there. I really wish you guys talked about the design a little bit more. You know, like
Mm.
what you liked or didn't like about the design, or how it portrayed, or how it was part of the fuck you to Disney. When I started looking at screenshots of it myself, I was like, okay, I can see just in art style where this is like. I think there's a frame where there's might be a middle finger to Disney, you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
but you guys didn't cover that.
Well, I
So,
think the fuck you to Disney is that she did it herself. She put it out herself instead of giving it to them.
well, but the design is there too. When you talk about the hologram guy too, like that, that's all. Those are subtle knocks, and I get it from a
Yeah.
story perspective. But I'm talking about you guys. When we're talking about a visual medium, and I have to hear about it, you guys have to. This is why it's a 2. You guys have to make me see what you saw when I haven't seen it. And I don't think you guys did that.
Yeah.
No, I'm sad.
To F you to Fantastic Four. Take
Just
it.
be better. Be best.
Just be better. Look, be best.
I forgot about King Arthur and the Knights of Justice.
Me
So
too.
Is
bad.
that what that joint was? Was it called Knights of Justice?
Yeah.
If I'm remembering the right one.
I loved it because I played football at the time. And it's like, I remember that
Yeah, it
one.
was
It was like
bad.
it
I
was just a
remember thinking
fat
that.
knight. Like it's like that guy could. They would have just roasted that motherfucker on the spit, like in the Dark Ages. You
It's
know
like
what I mean? Yeah.
who made the extra large armor?
Yeah. And it fit. Like he looked good in it. It's like no fat guy looks good in armor.
Wasn't it
Like,
magical though? Didn't Merlin just like wave his
yeah,
hands and they
yeah.
all?
Again, that's why it was so bad too. You know.
I remember I loved that show.
But there was a show called Guinevere and Her Knights, and it was like about like Princess Guinevere and like a girl
Mm.
group of knights that, or I don't know what they called them, but yeah. I remember watching that. That was better than the Knights of Justice. So
Women
they
can't
made
be
like the
knights.
guy. They made the guy version. I think that was the Knights of Justice, and then they did the Princess Guinevere, so like a girl version of it. And I like the girl version of it better.
Mm. Okay.
It was kind of like Sailor Moon, but in the Dark Ages.
That actually sounds like it could be good.
It was. And then I got
Yeah.
well as a little kid, I got mad because it was like it's just Amethyst in DC, you know. But
Just amethyst. Listen, okay, like that's your Vertigo background.
I'm in touch with my feminist side.
Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Let's talk Mighty Nein. The Mighty Nein. Now Mo, you didn't get to watch this either, huh?
I didn't know it existed till yesterday, or
No,
till
you
today,
knew-
technically.
Oz put that in the group chat too before when you were still there.
Yeah,
You
I
said
get,
something.
but
Look, you can't give him
I'm
shit
saying you
if you didn't.
existed.
If you didn't click the link when it was free, you can't give him shit.
Well, the thing is, it's like I had to delete my text messages because they're taking up too much space for shit that I needed to do, like get pictures of my fucking mother, you know. So
Yeah, no,
my
listen, I'm
cloud's
not
all
telling
clogged
you
up.
you
So
needed to
here's the
watch
thing:
it.
whatever you told me 2-3 weeks ago, I couldn't access. Right. So when I did ask and nobody answered, that's from that point on is what mattered.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm
When you
not.
said it
I'm not.
yesterday, I was busy cataloging the shit that I could finally get from my fucking cloud.
No,
All right. So
nobody's
yeah.
attacking you, bro. I'm just
Fuck,
saying.
but I'm attacking you. Like when I asked at the time, I should have been answered, and nobody answered. Yeah.
What?
When
Hey,
I
I'm
asked,
just asking.
somebody should have
I'm just
answered, and
asking
nobody answered.
if you knew it existed. That's all, man. That's all. It's okay.
9.
Hey, you made a similar stupid joke back when us did it.
It's true.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I know. I remember the moment. Again, when I asked what we're talking about, that's not when. Like, if I would have made that joke when I asked what we were talking about, then yeah, that's relevant. in the moment, like whatever I'm saying here, I'm not gonna remember tomorrow because it's stream of consciousness shit. You know, as good as my memory is, I'm not storing this shit. You know, because I need room for other shit.
So
That's how I work. So that's why when I ask, I need to be answered.
you done?
No,
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
gonna sit in silence here.
So the Mighty Nein.
I'm not done.
You brought this to the table, Oz.
I'm done.
What was it about it? what was it about it that made it something you decided to bring to the forum?
I'm surprised you didn't bring it up to the table with your immense fandom.
With my what fandom?
Immense, huge, rotund
Of what?
of Critical Role.
Okay, got it.
He must not have heard me. Mighty Nein is based on the second season of Critical Role.
Jay is like Oz pretends he's a Critical Role fan, fake ass Critical Role fan.
No,
but like Oz
like actually watches it.
But he doesn't buy the comic
right.
cut out from IDW right now.
Fake ass Critical Role.
They're all prequels. I feel like I know where that story went.
It doesn't matter if you're a fan. You would have been buying it, or at least bring it up so that Jay and I can make money on our stock.
This is what it
Right,
boils down
Jay?
to. But
Right, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, he likes that one too. Look at him.
So
You can't hear it in the audio podcast, but you can just watch it on the video.
yeah, so Mighty Nine, I think, has the larger fan base because
really?
yeah, because Vox Machina, when that starts, if you go to the first episode available online,
Mhm.
they're already heroes. Like they've already been playing this game for a while. And
Okay.
I don't think it really got popular till halfway through that first season. So you're looking at like episode 60 or 70. I doubt many people went back and watched the whole thing. Yeah,
Okay.
especially like those first 30 episodes are a little rough to watch.
Okay.
And yeah, so this one, more people I think had a chance to catch them from the beginning. And even in the cartoon, like Vox Machina, they're already known heroes on an adventure. And this one, in the pilot, you see how some of them are meeting for the
Yeah.
first time. So I think all that made this group more popular than the first group. And all the characters are just chaos. Like there's moments in this campaign where they legitimately asked each other, are we the bad guys? Because like they're breaking into a prison and
Yeah.
just to kind of like take out the guards, one of them throws a vial of acid in the dude's mouth to take him down, and the dungeon master's like, it's fucking acid. He's not gonna die instantly. It's gonna burn his mouth and throat out. I think she had
Oh
to
my
like break
God.
his neck to end his suffering because he was just dying a slow, painful death.
Right. Right. And so, like, if I remember correctly, when it came to Vox Machina, you were saying that the cartoon did a decent job of following like what would happen in the actual campaign, right? In
Yeah,
Critical Role. Is that the case with the Mighty Nine as well?
yeah, sort of.
Okay.
I'm 3 episodes in,
Okay.
and obviously when the campaign officially started in the show, it starts. They meet at a tavern and they're heading off to the circus, which they allude to in
Okay.
that first episode, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen anything past the first episode?
Yeah, I saw the first story.
Okay, so yeah, in the actual role play, the half of them meet at a tavern and go to the circus where they meet the other half.
Okay.
And then like what happens at the circus in the show that goes along with what happens in the campaign. The biggest difference is in the first episode, towards the end, they show a character, a very large, pale woman.
Mm-hmm.
She is actually one of the main characters, and I don't know why you're not gonna see her again in season 1, from what I've heard. And she's
Oh.
like a main cast member. What I hear is it's because at that time, the person that played that character would often take off because she's like actually acting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So she would take time off from the show. And so I think they want to
Mm.
skip all that and bring her in at a point where that didn't happen so much. So it's more
Consistent.
consistent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got you. Okay. So she literally couldn't make the role plays all the time.
Right. But that's what I've heard as to why she's not in that first season.
Mm-hmm.
But she had the same issue during Vox Machina, and her character in that animation was in just about every episode.
Who was she in Vox Machina?
She was the tiny white haired cleric.
Ah, got you. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So interesting. And so, um, is forgive me for asking all these like probing, like background questions. 'Cause I know other people probably
No,
know
yeah,
all this
go
stuff.
ahead, pretend like you've never watched every episode twice.
But I mean, this is all like basically like D&D rules, like or not rules, but like D&D like as the world, right? But like the character, or like the, or I guess what I should ask is like the races and things that exist in the Mighty Nine. These are they different from what existed in Vox Machina?
No, they're just on a different continent.
Oh, okay, got
So there's the Kryn dynasty, so you get a lot more
it. Mm-hmm.
orcs and goblins and that type of thing. There's
Mm-hmm.
there's less humans in this part of the world. They're not only are they in the same world chronologically, they're like a couple years after Vox Machina.
Okay,
In fact,
gotcha.
season
Okay.
3, those characters at some point interact with Mighty Nine and Vox Machina, and gets to this epic point where each group is doing some epic battle at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it all comes
Interesting.
together. It's the same world, and what happens here affects what happens later on.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So, Jay, you checked this joint out. What did you
Mhm.
think of the Mighty Nine?
I thought it was pretty good. Like, I love how we're at episode 3 and we still don't have them all together as a team.
Mm. And that's a feature for you.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I
like,
mean, I
You're
but
learning more about their like the stuff that we're learning now is stuff that would come randomly in an episode later on. And I think as far as doing a TV show and storytelling wise, I like that you're telling us their backgrounds, like Ford on the ship and how he gets his sword and all that and gets his powers.
Mhm.
And you learn all this background about them that I'd rather just do it now and give me a chronological story than to give me flashbacks later on.
Right. Right. No, I mean that I can see that. Um what about the, or I guess um like the way that they're telling the story or whatnot, it's like it definitely feels like we're getting to sit with each of these characters and getting to know them a lot more so than, or getting to know them more intimately, I guess, than say Vox Machina. And that kind of goes to what you all were saying in regards to them being heroes already, like basically kind of being a bit of a band before we even, before, or as
Yeah,
we come
well,
in
the
to the
first
story.
episode of Vox Machina, I mean, they're already a group. They're sitting
Right.
around. We've done this. We're known by the
Hmm.
royalty. What's our next
Right.
quest? These
Right.
guys, like, they're barely meeting each other.
Right. And we're like learning who they are as individuals ourselves. So yeah.
I think I think Jay's gonna love Jester because all her magic is like dicks and stuff.
That, look, and that does, like, I watched, I only got to see 2 episodes, but one of the, like, in the, or like towards the middle, I guess, of that episode, there's a point where she like slaps the dude with a magical dildo in his mouth.
There's
And
a lot of that.
that made me laugh out loud. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. Like,
There was one point where they describe a vision of her god showing up, and the god is like in a cloak,
Mhm.
and it's such a way that it just looks like a silhouette of a dick. Like those space pods that that in Snyder's Superman like takes Zod away that they look like just dildos flying.
That's funny. Yeah. So
and
I
she
don't
is
know.
pretty cool so far.
Yeah. It was interesting. uh I see Rough Rider in chat. What up, Rough Rider? It said pause. I know. Yeah, I mean, hey, that is worth a pause if nothing else. No question on that. Uh yeah, Damn it, what was I gonna say? I forgot. It's okay. Um, yeah, look, it's not surprising that magical dildos would somehow derail a conversation. So I don't know. Jay, how do you feel about the animation style?
I liked it. Very familiar. Looks
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Um, yeah. The animation is actually pretty good.
It's interesting that
It's Titmouse.
what right,
Right.
right, but it's interesting that it feels as though with just one show that Critical Role feels like it has a style already. Like when I saw Mighty Nein, I was just like, I didn't know that that was Critical Role, but I knew, where I was just like, oh yeah, that's definitely like those folks. Which that's kind of weird because I don't know what it is about it. I couldn't put my finger on what it is about it that makes it me look at that and feel like, oh, that's obviously that. But it does have that feeling. And I can also say that this animation style is like I would love to see Knights of Guinevere in that Mighty Nein, like that critical role animation style, like that same story, like everything else, just like with that style of animation. And that would be really interesting for me to see. And like from a tonal perspective, it would be cool to like do that. I don't want the other animation style to go away, mind you. For me and the kind of story that they're telling, I think I would enjoy it more if it was in that style. So,
Mm.
yeah. Look, you look like you're about to say something, Mo. You look like you get.
Honestly, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys been talking about at all. Like, I can't. I can't.
Is,
Yeah.
is that what you were gonna say?
No, no, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I was actually just talking to myself about the bullshit I'm going through in my head.
Oh,
Yeah, but you caught me in a moment. Like
oh,
I'm
I'm
having,
sorry, friend.
it's almost like a Joe moment. Joe, like, yeah. Like we do that when we're just having drinks with Jay. He's like, "What do you gotta say, Jay?" No, no, no. I was just living in a different timeline right now.
Yeah,
So we do.
right, right,
That you caught me in
exactly.
one of those moments. Yeah.
That's
I'm not
okay.
okay, Larry.
Listen, nah, man, you're okay, Fred. Don't worry, we're with you. But yeah, man. Um, but yeah, like like the show in and of itself, like all in all, like I've only watched the 2 episodes. I think there's maybe like 4 out right now. I think either 3 or 4. I don't know. Um,
3.
okay, and I can say that like I'm finding it really interesting. And I do like I enjoyed watching Critical Role, Vox Machina, and yeah, like they dropped us into that group being together, but I enjoyed it for what it was, right? I didn't realize how
Have you
much.
read the comic?
No,
You
I have
bastard.
not read, but I didn't realize
We're trying to
how
make money
much.
here, Larry.
I know how much more I would have enjoyed seeing those people like meet up and like getting their backstory, even which they do give us backstories on those characters. Like we get it, like you mentioned, like kind of flashbacky, But but this, I'm just like, oh no, this is cool. Like it's cool to like be with them in the inception, and it'll be cool to watch them actually like meet each other, come together, and like start forming their own their own groups and alliances and all that kind of stuff, because each character honestly was interesting enough on their own for me to be like, okay, we could just follow just this person, like the monk. I'm a huge fan of that character. I'm like, that character is cool as hell. Like just uh is it Bo, is that her name?
Bo, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Beauregard, if
Bo
you want to get technical.
Beauregard, right. But that character, I'm like by themselves, like, and just the things that they've done in like that storyline, that could be a whole show to me on its own. Where I'm just like, I could watch just that. But then we have Oh Boy and the Goblin, and like this dude, like there was like that moment where he was like basically begging for his stuff. And then when you find out that he basically was using it to magically conjure like what seems to be a dead pet cat, I was just like, oh my God. I was like, that is like heart wrenching. I just was like, oh my God. Like, and it's like I already like thought the character was cool enough, but when that happened, I was like, oh my God. And like, which I feel like I had a similar reaction to the Goblin character, because the Goblin was like, oh, like this dude is different than what I thought. So
It's a goblin with an alcohol problem.
Dude.
Like homegirl had the shakes.
Yeah. No, the Goblin is definitely like uber alcoholic. Like, because like for that Goblin, it's like he got alcohol withdrawal. Like, it's not just, oh, I want to have a drink. It's like, look, like the Goblin can't function without the alcohol, without the whiskey. So and look, so Oz, you've already seen, or you watched that campaign as it happened as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know where all this stuff is going, basically.
Yeah.
Does that take away from watching it in this medium?
No, because it's it. And I think I said the same thing with Vox Machina. It's they take away a lot of the filler stuff. Like in D&D, a battle could easily go 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
And it's probably like the least exciting part of it. So this kind of compresses a lot of that and just tells the story. And it was a good story.
Yeah, there it is. Jay, you haven't seen Critical Role this season of Critical Role, right? So you don't know what's about to happen, do you?
No, I've never seen any Critical Role.
Have you read any of the comics at all?
Yeah, I started to read one.
Oh, there it is. That's a real Critical Role fan. Unlike some of us here.
Yeah,
well,
he's the realest one on the panel right now.
He's got to approve them. So
yeah, he read the one that the people aren't getting. Like, it's like there's a different story happening in the one that he read. It's like, Jay has final say. Jay say.
There it is. Yeah. There it is. So, but yeah. So okay, cool. So you're just along for the ride, Jay, and ready to see what happens next.
Yeah.
You feel like you're gonna keep up with it?
So I guess
like I really enjoy Vox Machina. So getting to see the same team doing another adventure, like with the characters, like as being as enjoyable as they are to watch, like I'm definitely looking forward to following this.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you guys are like the ones that really should talk about it more, about how you felt about the show more, because I come in with a pre-established fandom and concept of what's happening.
But you don't think that a business model isn't cannibalizing its own people? They want you to spend money 3 times. So
I don't spend money to see the campaign though. It's on YouTube.
right, but everything else, like where you're watching it, whether it's YouTube or they're making money off of you 3 times over. Amazon Prime, whatever. Yeah.
I've been so close to buying the fucking statues.
Again,
I'm gonna bring back
like
the package.
They don't, like, that's why, like, talking to people that just watching for the first time, like, yeah, from a interviewing perspective, like, that's interesting. But the reality is they really are just, they're cannibalizing their own people. They're trying to make 4 times as money with the same
audience.
The same audience, yeah.
The way I kind of see it And this may be like a personal for me because when I was little, my favorite book series was Dragonlance, and that kind of started off as a D&D campaign too, with Weiss and Hickman writing those first series of books. So the way I see it is, watching the campaign, I'm watching them create it and write it on the spot. And then if they end up with the animated version, now I'm watching what I saw the process where they created it. Now I'm seeing it put on screen.
Right. It's like the first draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, absolute. It's interesting because I hear where you're coming from, Mo.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you hear where I'm coming from. Yeah.
He's like,
No.
oh, you agree with me?
I was gonna give a different. I was gonna give her a different example because it's like people that like this, but they didn't watch like Dan Harmon's Harmon Quest, you know. And that's a similar type of thing, you know. It's just not as flashy or cool, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, look, that's how you get attention sometimes, right? Being flashy and cool.
No, and that's fine. Like, it's okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like everything they do. That's where the cannibalizing comes in. Like, you're not growing an audience. You're just fleecing them like sheep. Yeah.
See, but I like, and that was the thing where, like, I feel where you're coming from, where you're like, oh, it's kind of like you're, making your audience buy the same product again and again. But I mean, how many successful franchises?
Oh, but I mean, my counter to that is Jay. He doesn't watch Critical Role. He's never gonna watch Critical Role.
Yeah.
He likes the shows.
Right.
Yeah.
No, and that's true. Like that is technically growing the audience, right? We're giving it to him in a different medium. That's like Jay's, like Maaz just said, right?
Yeah. So, but again, like using us as a microcosm, it's 25%. 75% watched or 50% at least, because I haven't watched the new one. Watched the same thing over and over for the last 2 years. Yeah.
No, what is the same thing that we watched over
Like Vox Machina, and then now the new thing, you know. So it's like we're like, we're not like, I haven't watched this new thing because I didn't know about it till yesterday. But the reality is, like, okay, I'm watching the same thing again, you know. If I would have watched it, you know. And yeah, it's a story. It's you know, but they're just repackaging the same thing again, you know. At least that's what I feel. I haven't watched it. Don't take my word for it. That's just how I kind of see it. Like, even from my example, 50% of us are returning customers. You know, Jay is the new customer. You know, to use that type of marketing speak. You know, and it's like, it's like, okay, it's the same thing again. You know, like another campaign. You know.
I guess,
just wish I could play. I just wish I had enough friends to play this shit. You know,
D&D,
anything. Like, I got the super boss monster. You know, nobody's around.
Let's play Boss Monster.
Start playing. Jump in there. I got a D&D campaign going.
I'm not gonna sit on my
computer
really? And play shit. Yeah,
I went online, and you can join groups.
Yeah,
no, you gotta pay though. You gotta pay.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit. I have a hard enough time playing my video games. So I'm not gonna do that shit. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Yeah. Fuck that.
Who gets the money if you play D&D games?
The server,
the dungeon master.
Yeah.
Start Playing is a website where you hire a dungeon master.
I have a friend that has a D&D game going. That it's like a couples like campaign. So it's like 4 couples get together, and then they swap wives at the end of the session. Yeah, that's what they do. Like that.
D and the D. You know,
well, that's the thing. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing D&D for? Like, he's like, well, we like D&D. We all like D&D. It's like, yeah, but it's like, just cut the shit. Like, that's
and they actually
that's D&D. I told him, it's like, that's unneeded foreplay.
You're gonna need the foreplay to keep the spark alive.
Fuck that. I got a 20-inch dick. You know. But I don't play. I don't play because I'm not into that. But
because you're not because you're not into wife swap.
I'm not into Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, got it.
No, but yeah, it's just that's the thing. It's like that. It's like, come on, man. Like you're playing D&D just to fuck your friend's wife. Like cut the shit. Like this shit, we could be at home and watching like America's Most Wanted by one. Yeah. So why you gotta do a campaign for? Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's like, um, depending, like I don't honestly, and like I said, like you already said, you haven't seen it yet, so I could totally understand
I
why
did say I
you
was
say what
gonna
you say.
disrupt. Yeah.
I don't feel like the Mighty Nein is just Vox Machina all over again. But honestly, I feel like Vox Machina was actually really like pretty dynamic from season to season, even of
A,
its own show.
a lot of my
But
clients loved it, and they were telling me about it. Like, and I had
yeah,
watched it. Reviewing it for the show. I watched it, and then a good chunk of them watched the show, and they liked it more than I liked it then. And
yeah,
I mean, I enjoyed it well, but that's the thing is like I didn't stick with it like I
right.
should have, and I feel like again, like listening to you guys talk about it, like I enjoy your reviews. I'm glad you guys liked them. I'm like, yeah, but I got other things to
Yeah,
watch, like The
but
Last Samurai Standing.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think the
and
characters in Mighty Nine are individually more interesting. Like I feel like they put a lot
I
more
agree.
into their backstories because
Yeah,
at that point they were doing it for an audience.
and that's what Jay that resonated with me when Jay said it, where it's like he likes that they're taking their time before they become a team, and
hmm
that's kind of if anything with Vox Machina, that's where like everything just moved so like obviously, like almost tropey for a campaign, And when he said that, it's like they take their time before they become a team. I'm like, okay, that makes it a
hmm
little bit interesting to me. Yeah.
yeah. But the other thing I'll say is, given what you mentioned though about uh, potentially fleecing your audience, it's like if the product is good enough, it's like sometimes you don't mind that you got like another
Oh,
version
no,
of the
no,
same thing.
absolutely. Like, I mean,
Because
it's a
yeah,
proven that business model is proven. Like, just as
yeah.
Jesus, you know.
I was thinking more Nintendo, but
Yeah.
okay. No,
But yeah, no.
but yeah.
Nintendo's newer than Jesus. Like, I'm going back, like, or prostitution, like if you want to go older than Jesus.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
or even I think about you know
Like I'm
uh
literally in the business of
Kirkman.
fleecing my audience. Like I cut hair, So I understand it. Like I understand,
Kirk, Kirkman with The Walking Dead Deluxe, where he's like, they basically just colored The Walking Dead and put back matter like content so that it's like, hey, this is what, well, they put like the scripts for the issue in the
I'm so
back
glad
with
I stopped
Kirkman
reading that while it was
with
still
Kirk
cool.
with Kirkman's notes. No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like when I could get them, I was like, I loved reading those joints because it's like it like rereading that book is amazing, and then seeing it in color is just enough for it to be like, okay, like this feels like a different experience, even though like I know what's gonna happen, and then to look at his notes
But
in
see, you're like
regards
the
to,
perfect person to fleece because you love getting refleeced. Like you
well, it's
love
not love. I
No,
don't
no,
look.
you
There's
love
some things that are that
AVX.
good.
Like you love Avengers versus X-Men every time they do it. You
No,
love
no, I don't. No, that's not true.
Rage of Apocalypse. I'm in. Like
No,
you love all
no,
that
no.
shit.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No, that's not. That's absolutely, and that's the whole thing, right? Where it's like I'm in this X-Men era right now, where I'm like, dude, like I really wish this wasn't happening. Like take a tugboat real quick. Everyone popping in to say Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, taking tugboat, Happy Thanksgiving. So but yeah, like if things are done well,
I
sure. Like
almost
I don't
made
see, and
Taking Tugboat go play the game with the swapping wives thing, but he was single at the time, so they didn't let him. I don't know if they let him in. I gave him the number to call.
I mean, do you have to swap? Can you just play the D&D part and watch?
That's what I wanted, but it's like no, you have to be a couple to play. Like that's the rules,
A
you know.
couple
Like
of watchers,
no, they don't do that. Yeah, no,
Listen, they got something happening there, man.
yeah,
Y'all need to
yeah.
let
And
them do
look,
what they do.
some people like to be watched. I was just, asking questions.
No, yeah, but they don't want you watching them. That's the thing.
I mean, if it
If you're not
helps, I'll jerk off while watching.
if
No,
you're not there to play the
that's
game, you're
again.
not there to play the game.
Yeah. They don't want you to watch. Like, you didn't even have to add that. They don't want you to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, so yeah. So okay, you guys ready to do some ratings for or I guess I should better ask, does anybody have anything else they want to mention or talk about with the Mighty Nine? Like, or I do have a question. Oz, why is it called the Mighty Nine? Or is that a spoiler?
It's not a spoiler.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't know that it's a spoiler because he hasn't read the comics on IDW at your local comic shop. Right
The comics are origins, so they're before they got together.
So that's not where the origin of the name comes from. Like you're the dude that likes the origin of like a button on like Frodo's cloak. So like
A button on Frodo's cloak. He's like, look at that button.
yeah, he wants to read the origin of it. That happens in IDW. The good people at IDW, me and Jay, bringing it to you. Ask your
Why are
local
they called the
comic book
Mighty
store.
Nine?
It's kind of an inside joke because the one guy that speaks German
Right.
would say 9 a lot, and then every time they would roll a 9, they 9, like they just start going off on it, and so when they came up with the name, that's just what it ended up being.
Oh,
And they also
got
like that they confuse people because they would call themselves the Mighty Nine, but there's like 7 of them.
So when Joe said like you made that stupid joke last time, like it wasn't that stupid because it's part of the show, right?
Yeah, it's just part of the show. When somebody says 9,
Okay, Jay,
or
I'm
no, everybody-
vindicated.
Hmm.
You ended up
But-
not hurting me.
I felt like you were a fan that read the Origins books.
I'd never heard of it at all, but it's just. But again, credit to Joe. It's a stupid joke.
But then how are they gonna work that into the story, you think?
I figure the same way they worked in the campaign. They just said it, and every time somebody asks, "There's not 9 of you." Well, fuck you. Just keep going.
Got you. Okay.
I guess the question you need to ask, Larry, is whether are they going to do it or not. So
I mean, they're gonna do it. The
a
show's
title
called the
show.
Mighty.
no, but you have to ask the question: will they do it? Ask the question.
Will they do what?
Are they going to integrate it into the show? The name, like how the origin. Ask the question: are they going to integrate it or not?
Are they gonna integrate the name or not?
9.
Oh, jeez.
It's your fault. I had to make you work for it.
But the
You're the
answer
worst seal
is
ever.
is not 9.
Yeah. Slocked?
I don't even know.
Cot?
I don't know what the.
I mean, what number? Like, what number is it? The answer?
It's not even. I mean, it's spelled like
Oh.
no. It's not.
Are all those numbers? I didn't even know that's what we were doing.
Yeah. They're German numbers.
I don't know German.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. You know, I started learning it when we got a fascist as a president.
Okay.
Like
Jay.
Magneto's gonna hunt us now.
Oh no. Jeez.
Yeah, but that's
Jay.
the joke. It's 9 as in no, but you say 9,
Right.
and people start counting, and like, there's not 9 of you.
Ha ha
Right.
ha.
The Mighty Nine. Jay, what would you rate the Mighty Nine?
Maybe another 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Like, I'm enjoying it. I like the slow burn. I like that we're like really getting to know these characters before they meet up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, 3 episodes in, still not a team. Like that's pretty cool.
Oscar, what would you rate the Mighty Nine?
I'd probably go with 4 also. Mainly because, like I said, a huge character, like a main character, won't even. You're not. You get like a minute of her in
Mhm.
season 1, and that's it.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I liked it a lot. Um, I just think the only thing, uh, which I mean, the gift and the curse of Critical Role shows is that there's some parts of it that are just going to be like, the little random things that you get from doing like a D&D campaign, as opposed to, being like a super tight knit narrative. And but the narrative is there though. Like the stories feel like they're there. It's just that, every now and then you get like little random thing where you're just like, okay, that was just something that happened because that was in the campaign. So it's like, but yeah, it's cool. It's entertaining. So I can't knock it any harder than, a, a half. So Moses Magnum, what would you rate our review?
It was a little better, but I do have some reference, so that's where like
Mhm.
it helps.
One and a
But
half. I agree.
no. The review itself is about a two and a half. Yeah. Yeah. I
Two
know
and a
if
half
I.
is an improvement.
But here's
We'll
the
take
thing.
it.
I know, like, you gave me enough to know that when I do watch it, like, not only Larry didn't explain it right, you guys didn't. So it's like when I watch it, I'm probably gonna think it's a 4 and find something that I like. I know there's something I like in there, and you guys just didn't tell me that there's something I like in there.
I
But the
can't,
curiosity gives you the half a point.
I can't wait to hear this next week.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not doing that next week. Like, yeah, I don't know if I will be alive next week.
And
Holidays are hard
so,
when your mom's dead. Yeah.
yeah, that is a fact. Yeah. So,
My
yeah,
mom, by the way, says
Oh, he's not gonna bring it out, is he?
Moses.
uh what? She loved you, Larry. Like, she loved your laugh. Like,
I love her
well,
back.
it's too late now.
Yeah.
She's dead. You should have loved her when she was alive. Uh
I did, Moses.
yeah. But
And she knew.
she gives your review a 5 out of 5. I never watched any of
We'll
this
take
shit,
it.
but I like hearing you talk about it.
There it is.
Normally she's like, no, like Oz was there with her at Comic Con. It's like, how'd you like Comic Con? Like, everybody stinks. Right? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
It's like, everybody stinks. And then when I tried to record that reaction, she was like, no, it's a good time. On camera.
Yeah, when the camera goes on,
Yeah.
she knew what to do.
We had to do that. Like, she loved being like, I mean, she was brutally blunt, but she didn't want to be seen as brutally blunt.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Ma.
Amen. So, all right. Anybody got anything else they want to talk about before we get out of here?
I wanted to mention The Last Samurai Standing on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a
Tell us
really good
about it.
show. Yeah. No, it's a good show, and it's a really good look at uh the change of samurai. I know we talked about Blue Eyed Samurai before, the Edo period shit, and
Right.
even with Star Wars Visions, like how the way the Empire took over a lot of like the smaller planets was like the Shogun era of, and fucking the show that got all the Golden Globes, Shogun, like
Mm-hmm.
that era. So this is another show in that vein, and it's really about it's more Jay's gonna love it because it's like a death game kind of thing, where the corporate entities and the people that want to move Japan forward from a political and corporate standpoint want the old schools, the OG, to like kill themselves off, and so they create a death
Mm.
game, and then whoever wins gets a seat into like the parliament or whatever, like in a new form of government. And so it's a
That sounds
death game.
cool.
Yeah, it's political intrigue with death, death game on top of it, and like the characters they use to do this, like that you focus on in this death game kind of thing. It's in a, from a samurai and shogun, ronin type, uh Ryu, ninja, like shit like that. Like it really, like, it's using it well, where it's like that because it is like I really thought of it like Larry, like what's that, the event that happened, like where it's like the No More Mutants, where it's like you only have
M Day.
198 yeah, M Day.
Hmm.
So they kind of do that where they get them all onto, like, to finish this task, and then they just pull guns on them and shoot them all. And the ones that get out are the ones that are the players in the game. So you only have like 36 out of like 1,000, because it was the idea was to bring them in and just kill them off, because these old school shogun ronin samurai people aren't gonna take to the new corporate political
Right.
climate,
Yeah,
so
yeah. They're gonna have like honor and
right, so they
values.
had to do essentially a genocide, but you can't call it genocide because they're all the same race, so they do it from a death game perspective, and it's kind of historical, even though that's not what happened in history, but
Hmm.
using the death game as a way of saying, like, how to do ideological genocide is really, like, really interesting, and Japanese history like that has been something for me that's really interesting,
Hmm.
so watching this play out this way, it's like, wow. And so yeah, the series takes place from like a period, I forget what the period is called, but it's before Moshimori or whatever, the dude that not
It
him,
look it look
Hirohito, yeah,
it
the
looks like it's a
empire.
Last Samurai
Yeah, from
movie
the
period.
1896 to about 1912 is when the series takes place, and so you're
Oh
still
wow, that's
you
a lot
like
of
you're
time.
yeah. So it's samurai, but no. Well, that period, the period it takes place in historically
Hmm.
is that period, where like you have dudes, uh, with swords fighting dudes with like muskets, like,
Hmm.
so and that's like the last samurai. I think I'm not 100% sure. I think this book might have been written by the dude that wrote, like, the series is based on the novel, and I think if it's not, I might be wrong. I feel like it's written by the same dude that wrote The Last Samurai, and
Mm.
the story behind the dude that wrote The Last Samurai was like that. Like when he wrote his book, people really got like a nationalistic sense, to the point where it wasn't about uh it was about revolution. They just went to like the more militarized bases that are now more artillery based instead of the old shogun way, and they all just committed ritual suicide. you know
Mhm.
so if you read Japanese history, there is that point when that guy wrote that book, the fans of that book committed ritual suicide at a military base, and then like
Damn.
I have my harikare blade, like, that I keep in my bed in case I do have to do my ritual suicide. So I love that shit. And yeah, this is really cool. I think it's something that people like us will probably enjoy. It's just a good show. It's hard to watch because it is dubbed, you know, and
Mm.
the dialogue uh is more fast paced. So yeah, but yeah, Last Samurai Standing, and now I'm like thinking, like, because that's a similar story to Last Man Standing, starting Bruce Willis, which was a great movie. So,
Where can people watch it?
it's on Netflix, and I think Last
Okay.
Man Standing is on Netflix too.
I've been
But
watching the trailer and it looks like the same aesthetic as Shogun, but a lot more fighting.
yeah, and it's a lot more a little more cartoony. Like, think of like it's not cartoony in the sense where it
A
takes you
little bit
away
of
from
like
it.
a little bit like anime
Think
aesthetics.
like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, like that
Yeah,
Mm.
that's probably
that
a better
aesthetic.
description. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that shit too. So
Mhm.
that's something, like, it's something that I wanted to bring up, but if you guys didn't answer me then, why would I even bring it up? You know, so I'm bringing it up now. I'm wasting your fucking time.
I mean, listen, it sounds cool. So,
Yeah.
and
Now
it's
I'm gonna
just
waste
like,
your time. You're gonna watch it, and you're not gonna be able to do anything.
is it one season, like one and done?
So far, it's one season. Yeah, I don't know if it's one and done, but it just like the first season came out last week or 2 weeks ago, and
Okay.
I watched 4 episodes.
Got it.
And also, The Beast in Me. Like, I hated that series, but I like it. Like everybody. All I will say for that, I'll keep it short. Everybody needs an asshole friend, and I've always been the asshole friend.
The
So when you
Beast
watch
in Me?
so when you watch that series, you'll realize the value in the asshole friend.
Okay.
Last
What is
Samurai
that?
Standing is 6 episodes so far. It looks like they're all released on the same day, so I'm guessing that's it
That's it. It's a 6
for
episode.
season 1.
Got it. All right, cool. Well, listen, you all ready to do some final thoughts? Let's do it.
Heck says LOL. Then he says LOL. And now he says LOL again.
We're hecked up, cracking them up. All right, Jay, give me some final thoughts, man.
I watched Star Wars Visions season 3, but
They're
we
on
didn't
3
talk
already?
about it, so I guess I wasted my time.
That when Disney,
We-
that's all you do is waste your time.
We no, I forgot that we didn't get.
Wasn't?
to talk
Were we
about
supposed to talk about that like last week?
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we ran out of time though.
No.
No,
but
we didn't.
again,
We didn't go on last week. What do you mean, ran out
Yeah.
of time?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right. So
You're
when
right.
I asked last week, what should we talk about? That should have been the answer, and then nobody answered. Right.
I mean, Mo,
Just like now.
I'm
we had a whole
asking-
conversation about not going on last week.
Right, and then I said, I got my mom's ashes earliest. I can go on the show now. We can do a show. We chose, and I asked, what are we talking about? And then nobody answered. Nobody give a fuck. I picked up her ashes. Nobody, so that's what I'm saying. Like you wasted your time, just like me wasting my time asking what should we do that week, Jay.
Okay, Mo.
I mean, look
Why
at
don't
the
you have-
text. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, we can talk about it later.
No, it's fun
Us-
on the air. Like
Us-
I don't want
final
to be
thought.
intimate in real life. Like, yeah, like I want to
thought.
handle the shit now. Yeah, I don't want to. Do you think I want to interact with you in my real life? No.
Final thoughts?
Hashtag not sponsored, but start playing that games if you want to jump into a D&D campaign. Costs money though, because I don't have that many friends.
Neither of us have.
You know, I was pissed off. I got 2 coworkers that have mentioned D&D groups that they have, and all the cool stuff that happens, and not one of them has said, "Hey, you want to come along and join?"
That's how it was. Like this dude, I helped this dude create his character, and then he's like, "Yeah, if you want to join, we gotta fuck your wife too." You know, I'm like, "Oh, okay, never mind." Yeah.
I mean, I'll ask.
How bad do you want to play D&D?
I really like, yeah. I used to read D&D comic books for IDW. So I don't have to fuck nobody's wife. Nobody has to fuck. I don't have to fuck. They don't have to fuck my wife, and I don't have to fuck anybody. I just fuck myself with those $3 because they canceled that series after like 5 issues.
Why don't you just ask them to join their group, Oz?
It's the principle of the thing. If they're telling me about it, and I tell them about how I enjoy playing, and nobody says, "Hey, you want to come along?" No, fuck that. I got principles. I'll pay somebody for it. As I tell my wife, if you ain't gonna do it, I'll pay for it.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Most Magnum. Final thought.
It's Thanksgiving, and Man, I love Larry. Your birthday. It's always around Thanksgiving. So happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
More importantly, like you have a big ass head, so I feel bad for your mother. So that's her day too. Like, fuck, it's her birthday, her giving birthday, not your birthday. You know, so it's her day. Like that's her champion day. That's the day she got the gold medal as a triathlon or some shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, but happy birthday. And yeah, I give you shit all the time. And I'm gonna keep giving you shit because you're one of the best people I know. And you're also one of the stupidest people I know that doesn't see their own potential. Like how great you
Aw.
are. And that's why I give you shit. Cause I see how great you can be. And it's not that you hold yourself back. You just don't take those shots that you should. You know?
Here
And
you-
that's something I'll tell you in person. Yeah, I probably have in a drunken
Yeah.
state. But the reality is, like, I'm here. Yeah, you're one of my favorite people in life. You're one of my. You're one of the people I love the most that I haven't put my dick inside yet.
Listen, let's keep that streak going.
That's a big yeah. So,
Let's keep that
yeah,
streak going.
yeah. So especially
Let's
you know,
not play D&D together so you don't have to do me.
like between your D and my D, that's a capital D. Like there's bras that don't go to that size. You know what I mean? They turn into J's. You know. Like,
Oh, look, don't bring Jay into this.
yeah. Yeah, Jay's like,
There
I'm
it
not
is.
trying to swing my shit in there. I mean, like, imagine the three of us. It's like three batons hitting. It's like it'll be like fucking. It'll be like the joust in American Gladiators. The three of us with our
Oh,
big cocks hitting
geez.
each other in each other's face like that. And none
For
of
the
the
entire Fantastic
and-
Four, thank you
and
so
none of
much
the-
for hanging out with us. Despite all of this, we will be back next week.
Oz,
Until
like,
then.
oh, Oz, we're talking about our big dicks hitting each other's faces. Yeah,
Oh, we doing that again?
yeah.
Oh,
The joust in American Gladiators. Yeah, all four of us. Yeah.
We're the Fantastic Four. Good
With
night.
none of the buff bitches.
Getting that extension next week.
Yeah, man. I apologize.